You have your small group literacy block scheduled. You know what you will include in your mini lesson to address phonological awareness, phonemic awareness, and comprehension. You even have your centers organized and ready to go. But now comes the small group instruction. What do you actually do when your students rotate through your table? In today's episode, I'm going to break down a small group lesson plan and show you what I teach in my small groups during my literacy block. Stay tuned. What's kicking, educational rock star? Welcome back to another episode of Teaching Made Easy. I'm Farah, the Center Fairy, your ultimate source into the wonderful world of simple classroom systems that actually work so that you can finally get back to what you love, teaching. If this is your first time joining me here on the channel, be sure you hit that like and that subscribe button and click that bell so that you get notified when I go live or upload a new video here on the channel. Developing a plan of what you're going to teach in your small groups can be overwhelming. You may or may not have a curriculum, and if you do, it may not be exactly what your students need. Over the years, I found that if I first focused on what my students needed and then used my provided curriculum as a tool instead of a playbook, I was better able to meet their needs and help them grow in their literacy skills. There are 8 main components of my literacy instruction. With the rise of science of reading, these have new names from what I called them, but they're essentially the same things that I've taught for my entire career. The 8 components I include in my literacy instruction are visual drills, auditory drills, phonemic awareness, high-frequency words, new concept instruction, guided practice, spelling and dictation, connected text or decodable text, and comprehension. Each of these is an important part of the entire literacy block. A few weeks ago, I shared with you how I break up my schedule of my literacy block, and you can check out that video by clicking the link in the description or in the cards above. Visual drills, auditory drills, and phonemic awareness activities are typically going to take place during the first 10 minutes of my whole group section of my block. During this time, we'll work on skills such as letter recognition and sound representations, and I'll also work on skills like rhyming and segmenting. This is also a great time to work on those high-frequency words with your students. Now, comprehension skills are taught explicitly during the second part of my literacy block. While we will also use these skills inside our small group, I like to reserve a dedicated time for explicit instruction on these skills. I'll use my comprehension superheroes to help my students get excited about using these skills. You can find them in my total physical response in small group literacy, and I'll leave a link in the description. Once students have broken up into their groups and are rotating through my small group table, I move into other parts of my literacy instruction. Each group that rotates through me will be exposed to the other parts of the literacy instruction. Do I do them all every day? No. I typically meet with my groups for 15 to 20 minutes depending on how long my block is. In that 15 to 20 minutes, I'm going to focus on what my students need most. During each small group lesson, I'll spend a bit of time on the new concept for that week and some guided practice. Now, spelling, dictation, and connected text or decodable text are going to be divided up into different days. When a group comes to my table, I may do a warm-up activity for 2 to 3 minutes. If my group needs a little extra work in phonemic awareness, phonological awareness, or their high-frequency words, this is when I will do it. The next 2 to 8 minutes is going to focus on the new skill of the week and some guided practice. This is going to be done every single day. Spelling, dictation, and connected text or decodable text are going to get broken up over the week and done the last 5 to 7 minutes of my group. I'll break this up according to the needs of the group. Some groups may need more time with the text, while others may need more time with spelling and dictation. You're going to know your students best in this situation. The biggest thing to remember is that you need to be organized so that you can move from activity to activity quickly and utilize all the time in your small group instruction. The key to this is your off-group students and centers. If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Your centers running smoothly is key to small group instruction. Now, if you're struggling with getting your centers running smoothly, be sure you grab my guide, 3 Steps to Organizing Your Math and Literacy Centers. This is going to help you get your centers organized and make planning and prepping easier. You'll also be put on my list for the next time my Learning Centers Made Easy course is available for enrollment, and I'm also going to send you some tips and strategies straight into your inbox that are going to help you get your center rotation expectations squared away. Literacy block times can vary from classroom to classroom, but hitting all of these important components is going to ensure that your students have structured learning that is going to help them soar in reading. Now, if you're looking for more tips, strategies, and simple systems to take back into your classroom to make your teacher life easier, check out the videos on your screen. Thanks for watching, and keep being an educational rock star.